Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Jason Vegas Show. Here in a parking lot outside of where I work here. Just wanted to show you some trees. Trees aren't as pretty as they once were here in Naples, and man, has it been a busy week for everybody involved. Uh, Got to watch the Knights win a big game last week against Memphis. Huge win for the team. Huge win for our school. Top 25 ranking. Results in UCF going to Cincinnati this week is a big favorite. But before I get to talking about UCF on this one, guys, of course I call myself Jason Vegas. That is because I spent a lot of time in Las Vegas, where I worked at Treasure Island and was part of what goes on in Vegas. And it's just been a really sad time for all of us. Thinking about a country music festival was going on in Las Vegas, and that's something I might have been at if I still lived there. And had some friends affected by it, some friends of friends that were shot, killed. Um, Man, just a horrible tragedy, guys, and just want to send everything I've got out to all our friends and family out in Las Vegas. Been thinking about you guys this week and praying for you, and just really been a sad time. So I guess let me get on subject. So the Jason Vegas Show is here to talk about UCF football, and the Knights do have a big game tonight against the Cincinnati Bearcats, where the Knights are a 17-point favorite. Over-under is only 54. And when Vegas puts a game like this, they are predicting a blowout. They're predicting, 38-6 or 45-6, something like that. They expect UCF to go blow Cincinnati off the field. And why shouldn't they, guys? I mean, everything points to this being a big win for the Knights. You look at last week's performance and just how good last week's performance looks now after watching Memphis last night. Memphis put 70 points on UConn after just managing 7 real points against UCF. Nobody at UCF is counting that garbage time touchdown. Coach Chenander and this defense have been playing amazing. We really got to be impressed by the play of our cornerbacks, the way Bam played last week, the way Shaquem was all over him last week. Kyle Gibson gets another interception. Man, I mean, the defense after the first drive was really lights out. Memphis looked like an inept offense and way different. I thought I was watching a different team last night when they put up 70 points. Just a very impressive outing by the defense. The offense last week struggled in the beginning. They did take the first drive down for a touchdown. A nice, long, very un-UCF-like 17-play drive for a touchdown. But then after that, I mean, some struggles. Really hit some struggles. Made Memphis defense look amazing. And really felt like McKenzie made a huge mistake in the red zone. He's going to correct that. I know he'll be harder on himself than I could ever be. And Coach Frost said it this week. We have not had that complete performance offensively, which is scary. When we've scored 61, 38, and last week 40 points. So you got to be encouraged going into this week that the team is just going to keep getting better. I do feel like this is a spread we can cover. 17 points is not that wide a margin to cover. I know we're on the road, but this team did lose to Marshall last week, and that game wasn't close. So I think the Knights, you got to look at the Knights getting a win like Vegas predicts, somewhere in the neighborhood of, 45-10, maybe something like that. And even that's an over. So maybe we'll say go for the over, but you got to expect the offense to come out and perform tonight, play really well. And defensively, Cincinnati's going to struggle getting anything against this defense that Coach Chenander has put on the field for us. Got to look for the Knights to get a big win this evening. over Cincinnati, 8 o'clock ESPNU. Guys, check it out. We will be on right after the game to review and talk about what happened. Talk about another UCF victory. I think there's no upsets this week. Uh, even if we don't cover the spread, I think this is a game that UCF will win. But I also don't see any way we don't cover the spread either. So UCF gets a big win this week, putting over 40 points on the board again, and Cincinnati's definitely going to struggle. So guys, we will see you right after the game. Go Knights! Charge on!